you make a man miss you? I'm going to tell you. Here's how you make a man miss you: by not caring if he misses you. Hello everybody, this is Katie and I help smart, attractive, successful women attract and keep high quality men. I was thinking about this particular subject, and in particular to myself, and I realized I hardly ever think to myself, I wonder if my husband's missing me. I wonder if he's thinking about me. Very, very rarely. Even if when he goes away on business trips, goes away on a holiday, camping. You know, he recently went camping with our daughter. I didn't go because I had my son with me. And they were gone for about 5 days. I didn't think at all. Didn't even cross my mind to think if he was missing me. Like, I just didn't care at all if he was missing me. And here's the funny thing, my husband tells me all the time, okay, maybe not all the time, but often he'll tell me how he misses me and whether I miss him, right? And I'll have to be like, yeah, I miss you. Now, that's not because I don't love him. I love my husband passionately, deeply. He's the best person in the world, love him to death. But I don't spend my days and my time sitting around thinking about him, right? I just don't. I have other things to do, other things on my mind. I very rarely think about him, okay? Love you, babe, but I don't spend that much time thinking about you. And I was wondering why that is, okay? And I think it's because I feel very, very secure in my relationship. I know he loves me. I know I'm important to him. I know I'm a priority to him. So I just don't ever think about it. If you're wanting a man to miss you, chances are it's because you feel insecure. Chances are you have evidence to believe, reason to believe, he is not prioritizing you. He doesn't think you're important. He doesn't value you as much as you would like. And you fear that he could be thinking about other women, valuing other women, prioritizing other women. And because you're worrying about this and thinking he's not valuing you, I'm guessing that's why you want him to miss you. Okay, really think about why you want a man to miss you. Now, the second thing I want you to think about is if you believe he is not prioritizing you and he doesn't think you're valuable, then why do you want him? Okay, why do you want this man who you are thinking isn't prioritizing you or valuing you and could be talking to other women? Why do you think you need to compete for him? Really ask yourself that question. So a lot of you get into this cycle and you probably don't even realize that you're competing or hustling and working for a man's attention and love, and you think that that's just the way it is, but it's not. You don't have to. Imagine a world where you didn't have to do anything for a man's attention. Imagine you just showed up being you and a man just wanted you. You don't have to play tricks. You don't have to dress a certain way. You don't have to be funny, be interesting. You don't have to impress him at all. You just showed up being you. Okay, imagine if you just did that and a man was just interested in you. I hear women say, I just don't like men that like me. I like men that seem to not like me. And if that's you, again, you have to ask yourself, why? If you only like men that don't like you, and you're turned off by men that do like you, why is that? You know what's at the top of my list of what that guy needs to have in order for me to be interested in him? The first thing that I look for is he interested in me? Does he want me? And if that's a no, then he immediately is disqualified. I don't care what other traits he has. I don't care if he's good looking, he has a lot of money, he is good to animals, He volunteers at the homeless shelter. I don't care about any of that. If he doesn't want me, immediately the rest doesn't matter, right? I'm immediately turned off. Don't want to get to know him. Don't care. Right? He might be a good person. Okay, let's be honest. I'm being a bit harsh just to make a point. Like, he could be a good person. I could want to be friends with him, sure. But if he's not interested in me and he doesn't want me in that romantic way, and I'm looking for someone like that, then he's just going to be disqualified. Okay, no questions asked. Disqualified immediately, because number one, top of my list, he has to be into me. He has to want me. Okay, he has to want me by just me being me, not me doing a bunch of things to impress him, to get him. Some of you are working very, very hard to get that guy. I think dating advice, some of the dating advice out there is very, very toxic and unhealthy, because what they say is basically, here's what you need to do in order to be more attractive to men, okay? And if you do these things, you're gonna be more attractive, you're gonna get men's attention. And the worst thing that could happen to you is if you do it and it works. Because now you have linked up in your brain that you do have to do these things in order to attract a men's attention. What your brain is associating there is just you being you is not good enough. You have to do a bunch of stuff, right? That's where that link has come, like, being formed. If you did follow people's advice and it has worked, now you're screwed, because now you're perpetually going to be on that hamster wheel of trying to impress men by doing things that they say they want you to do, okay, and working for him. Here's a really good experiment. I want to see somebody do this, because I want you to go out there for the next 30 days and just remove all that crap, right? Just be yourself. Okay, stop putting on makeup, dress how you want to dress, don't care at all whether men like it or not, right? Ditch what men think. Who cares what men think, right? Just dress how you want to dress, be you, and you show up treating everybody the same, right? You treat men and women the same, okay? Treat everybody as if they're your best friends, they're your friends, they like you, and you just assume everyone likes you and you're gonna like everybody. Treat everybody the same and see what kind of attention you get. Okay, you would be amazed. You'd be shocked how many men would start asking you out on dates and wanting to be with you, wanting to spend time with you. Because the truth is, it's not about your makeup, it's not about how you dress, it's not about acting a certain way. It's about you being you and loving being you. Okay, that's the key. You've got to own who you are, right? If you just went out there, if you like took your makeup off and you just dressed like a boy, right? Just dressed in old clothes and you went out there, a lot of you would feel insecure and you would act insecure and you would act weird and creepy, probably, is my guess. So if you show up that way, you're probably not going to get good results. Okay, but it's not because you're dressed, not dressed, shall we say. It's not because you're not dressed. It's because your thoughts would be, I look like crap, right? I don't look good. That's the only reason why you would show up differently. But if you just showed up being you and owning, hey, I just want to look like me. I don't care what you think. I'm going to dress however I want to dress, and your opinion don't matter. My opinion does. I just want to dress how I want to dress. I want to be comfortable. Don't care about impressing you. Then you're going to show up with a different kind of energy. Okay? Notice slight shift there. So it's not about how you're dressed. It's your mindset. It's what you're focused on thinking and feeling that's going to make the difference. And the other thing is showing up, treating both men and women the same. Okay? I see this so often. Women will treat women one way and treat men completely differently. What if we lived in a world where men and women are the same? They're equal. There's no difference. You treated them exactly the same. You showed up loving on everybody. Everyone was your best friend. That's what's going to make a difference, right? That key piece. You think about how you make a friend in the beginning. you make a friend with anybody by being interested in them, by being warm and inviting. Doesn't matter if the gender, okay? Doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. As long as you're warm, you're inviting, you're interested in them, they're probably gonna wanna talk to you more. They're probably gonna wanna spend more time with you, men or women. If it was a girl and she's not like interested in the same sex, she probably just wanna be your best friend. She wanna hang out with you because you're cool. If it was a man, okay, he wants to be your friend, but if he's attracted to women, he'll probably want to go on a date with you. And not just to sleep with you now, because if you're just showing your personality, now he's interested in you as a person because you're showing him you as a person. I think it's important that you consider some of these things that I'm talking about. Okay, if you're not valuing your own worth without the outer shell, without the appearance and what looks good on paper and what men say they want in a woman, if you're not valuing that, how can you expect men to value that? How can you expect men to even see that or find that in you? So the key to making a man miss you is to not care at all if he misses you. Question why you want him to miss you. Why you want to hustle for him and win him over. Why you need to compete for him. That is the flaw. That's the problem. If you would like to take this work deeper, really find out where your value is and become truly valuable to men and have men wanting to commit to you, wanting not to lose you because you're so valuable in his eyes, then you may want to book a call with me and just have a chat with me and we'll see how we can help you do that. All right, that's all from me. If you like this video, please like me, give me some feedback, some comments, and I'll be back with some more next time.